Okay, so in the top side of the map, in the blue, we have Snooper representing TeamNoble. And next to them, we have Dinky King, their partner in the reds. And Dinky King, I don't know what civ they're playing actually. They're playing French, and Snooper is playing Rus, interestingly. I've actually seen them playing this. They were coming up with, like, I guess, like, you could say a kind of counter play style to the expected French-English that we're going to be seeing quite a bit of.
Yeah.
And then over on the bottom side, we have Banks in the yellow. They are playing as the English. And over near Banks, our teammate Serbok, they're playing the Mongols. And I'm just going to alt-tab just to check the audio levels are fine.
That's a really good starting position for Mongols. Though it looks like the gold is pretty far away. Oh, they're taking gold at the back.
Sorry, just 1 second. I'm going to turn the game audio down just a tad.
No worries.
Okay. And then I'm just going to quickly catch up. So, what are we seeing right now? From the players?
Serbok with the Mongols is taking gold pretty far away at the back. It's going to be interesting to see whether that gets pressured later on in the game.
That is their closest goal, though. I guess they must
Yeah.
have just moved their town center very far forwards to try and get up to that stone.
It is a pretty tempting TC spot with the stone for the ovo, and then the berry bushes as backup food right there, right next to the wood.
Yep. Alright, and there's just a little bit of aggression on the wolves. So, okay, so we are seeing players. This is one of the more uneven matchups. We've got the 4th seed up against, or I think is it the 4th or 3rd seed up against, you know, obviously one of the lower seeds. But yeah, we're seeing Banks do a decent job clearing out, you know, wolves. I think we're going to see a bunch of deer getting cleared out as well. So far, so good from them on that front.
Are we at the same time in the game?
I'm at 303.
Perfect, yeah. Same here.
Should be keeping us in sync. I think when I paused on my end, it kind of did a bit of catch up afterwards.
Yeah.
So
we're seeing both the School of Cavalry and from the French and the Council Hall from the English on the way up, as expected.
yeah, I think sometimes you can see like a different build. Sometimes I've seen some English players go for the alternative to that. Like not go for the Council Hall, but they go for the Abbey of Kings.
I've seen them do it. I don't know how often I've seen them succeed with it, though.
Yeah, especially in 2v2s. 2v2 is incredibly aggressive, so...
Especially on Arabia.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, and this is Arabia for first game as well. Worth pointing out. And yeah, we're just going to take a quick look at all the different players. Yeah, we've got Banks going up. Dinky King also going up. And Snooper sitting on 295 bounty.
On the way up, though.
Yep, on the way up as well. So one thing about this actually that I think is... oh wow, there's actually a whole herd of deer that's just been completely left untouched. But yeah, one thing that I was like having a bit of debate about with Snooper in his stream was that it's incredibly easy to get up to 500 bounty. And he's just sitting at 425. There is a whole herd of deer nearby as well that he could go and get.
Yeah. Oh, not to mention the sheep on the way in.
That's also very true. Oh wow, that's a lot of sheep.
That's an excellent herd of sheep.
Yeah, and as soon as he spots these deer, which he has, yeah, he's going to be sitting on 500 bounty. Rus incredibly strong in teams because of this. All that extra available hunt.
Barracks on the way up for Mongols.
Okay, and yeah, they've got deer stones along with that. So we're going to be seeing some speedy, I assume spearman is the play there.
4 scouts from Rus just tearing their way through those packs of deer.
Yeah, and
Herds of deer, I guess I should say.
yeah, Snoop is already at 500 bounty, so I'm going to be rocking that 15% villager food gather rate, and the hunting cabins giving gold every 18 seconds, which is a massive difference actually. Like,
Dinky King's gold is under pressure, though. Both the pink and yellow scouts have gone over there.
interesting. Yeah, this is like definitely a good option. You can do a lot of harass. You do have the extra, like essentially you have double scouts to harass with at no extra cost, but yeah, the knight's just going to go and push them off.
Longbows are on their way across the map for yellow, but got detected by Snoopa's scouts, and they're going to run into the first Royal Knight.
Yep. Oh, will they pick up a scout though? Oh, they get the scout. Okay, and they're not too far from their base, so we're going to see them being okay.
First blood goes to the underdogs.
Yep, and this knight actually taking a lot of damage. Doesn't kill the longbowman. Longbowman lives 1 health.
Just barely gets away,
Yeah, so
and second knight's on the way.
yeah, looking okay so far. We're seeing our English player building a decent amount of longbows. They're going to be fine. And what?
And transitioning to farms as well.
Oh wow, look at this aggressive position from Snoopa up on the top. Double archery range going down right next to this deer hunt. And Snoopa's still finding bounty up at 530 now. And that's not to mention things like you can go for the boar as well. That is a lot of gold. Like if you have a decent sized army, it's not that far out the way, just go and pick off the boar. 75 resources just there. And the barracks coming up for Snoopa as well. So yeah, Snoopa's just looking to be very aggressive.
Oh, the barracks after having seen the stable for the Mongols player.
Makes sense. We're seeing the Gur move. Pasture is coming up. I guess Bok is like, yeah, I need to, you know, make sure I have enough sheep. Because the worst thing that could happen is you just get locked out of resources and you don't even have enough wood to build a pasture. Okay, and we're seeing some harass come in here. Ooh, those are some very exposed vills. We're gonna see, yeah, 1 vill goes down. More knight harass coming in. We're gonna second one? No, only 1 goes down. And almost loses a knight for it.
Very close. Does Dinky King have chivalry on the way? Yes, chivalry is on the way. So that knight will slowly heal, as long as it doesn't get killed.
Okay, ooh, loses the scout though. And wow, that's a lot of longbows. And there's no armor upgrade yet. So those longbows are going to be hitting for 3 damage a pop. Oh, are we going to see the scout go down? No, it just lives. Snoopa still has good info.
There's some action in the center of the map as well, where pink is now trying to pressure red, but Snip is crossing the map with archers.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that Vill's dead. The outpost gonna follow. And yeah, even just like the scout hitting that tower is gonna do a significant amount of damage. Oh, and yeah, more archers coming in, find these easy kills.
And meanwhile, the knights are hitting Sir Box's base. Sorry, Sir Box, not Sir Box's.
Yeah, a couple vills go down. Knights just running away. And yeah, we see Snoopa and Buck clearing up in the middle. And yeah, this strategy that they're doing looks really good. Just like a ton of archers coming out from the Rus player. Knights coming out from the French player.
There's a villager lead between the two teams that's starting to increase now as well.
Yeah, like, even though it's not the best, like, resource trade, like, if you lose a knight and kill 1 vill, that is actually gonna, like, over the course of the game, become in your favor, like, in favor of the player that loses the knight.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, just more and more knight harass, yeah, more vills going down, and that's just gonna keep increasing. And these knights...
every time the knights hit, the longbows have to cross back to defend.
Yeah, and the knights have +1 ranged and plus ranged armor and +1 melee attack now. So yeah, they're just doing a ton of damage. We see a tower come up here. I would honestly really like to see a wall, like just a very small palisade wall, because all of these archers are in position to defend.
True.
And Dinky loses a couple of knights, so a bit.
Serbok under so much pressure now, though.
Wow, oh yeah. So yeah, there was only a few knights harassing Banks to just kind of keep Banks in his base. And over on this side, yeah, the full brunt of Dinky and Snooper. I'm ready to do a lot of damage.
Slowly massing on the front of the base.
Yeah, and they actually almost took down the Gur.
Oh, and Snoopa is able to build a battering ram at the whenever the opportune moment occurs. And there it is. There it goes. Two of
Oh,
them.
two, yep. Looking to attack. Dinky King. Looking to do some more harass. And yeah, because of this positioning, these knights can just bounce back and forth. The Vils are kind of exposed on both sides. Mongols, if you're not the one putting pressure on, if you're under pressure, like that complete lack of wall to defend can be really punishing. And all these knights over on the south side going to do a ton of damage. They find all the Woodvilles.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a disaster for Banks.
Oh yeah, and that's what, 7 Vils going down?
And meanwhile, the Rams are going in now.
Yeah, and wow, these knights are taking basically no damage. He lost 1 knight and killed so many Vils, and now we've got this frontal assault. Stable goes down. Oh, I didn't back it up quickly enough.
Mongols relying on horsemen, but not enough. And there's still early horsemen as well.
Oh wow, they weren't even upgraded, and the stable is gone. So yeah, these are going to remain early horsemen.
Yeah, now
And
you just have to fight. There's no choice.
yeah, and I think there are actually more knights here than there are horsemen, so yeah, those are all going to go down. Oh, for a moment there's a bug that can happen if you destroy the Ovu. Units on top of it will get stuck, but it looked like that was going to be the case for a moment, but thankfully for Dinky King, not the case. It's very painful when you lose knights like that. And yeah, at this point, knights are just kind of running all over the base. Archers are here as well.
Arrived, but it's too late.
Yeah, and I actually think there's enough archers just to take on these longbows. And yeah, knights coming in from the flank, they're going to do a ton of damage. Big knight charge, and yeah, even wrapping more knights around to get this around. And I think we're going to see a good game fairly soon. All of these longbows are going down, and very minimal losses for both Dinky and Snoopa. Oh, but the Rams did go down, so Bok
an army left.
is still kind of in this.
Continuing to resist.
Yeah, but that said, there are just a lot of archers and a lot of knights here.
And there's 2 new Rams on the way being built.
Yeah, a little bit of counter harass up here is actually quite nice. Like, Snoopa not paying full attention, gonna lose a few Vils. But now, knowing to retreat. And yeah, they're just early horsemen, so yeah, this tower is gonna absolutely wreck them. And I think, wow, even the knights alone, without the Rams, are gonna be able to torch down this town center.
Yeah.
And yeah, all of those counter-attacking horsemen are dead, so...
The Deerstones are on the run, though. So Serbok won't be eliminated from the game.
Oh, that's clever, actually. And like one of the big advantages Mongols have here is they can... Oh, I think that's... is that a surrender? No, just the landmarks getting destroyed. But one of the big advantages Mongols have, you can retreat from your base if you need to, and you won't lose due to landmarks because you're able to just run away with them. And all of these sheep. Oh, actually, Box remembered to move them away. Funnily, these archers could actually shoot all of these sheep, and that would be a decent amount of gold.
15 sheep, 5 gold each.
Yeah.
75 gold. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah. Could go for that, but I think, no, he's just going to run across the map and kill Banks here.
Yeah, no villagers escaped for Serbok, so there's no real way to get back in the game at this point.
We're
A
even
nice.
seeing the boar getting taken down to the center of the map. Okay, and ooh, a lot of these vills very exposed.
Here come the knights again.
Yeah, couple vills going down. And yeah, just a huge army here. I think this is going to be the last fight of the game.
Yeah.
It's completely overwhelming numbers. Upgraded archers as well. I don't think the longbows had upgrades. Is there a blacksmith? I don't think there's a blacksmith out here, so
Not for English, no.
yeah. We're just gonna see the rams come in, town center get destroyed, and I think that's gonna be game.
Yeah. I will say, they have made a very good effort of it, Banks and Serbach. They're up against an excellent team, and they made them fight for it. Like, Snoopa and Dinky King played this extraordinarily well against a team that, well, yeah, they successfully resisted. Like, I think the fact that Dinky King's knights managed to raid Banks's base, drawing the longbow army away just in time for the ram push to happen on Serbach, that seemed to really be the decisive moment where the two players on the south side of the map were forced to fight separately, and then the knights moved back north, and the two players on the north side were able to fight together.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's everything that needs to be said, and yeah. English player's gone. Where's this Deerstones? Alright, it's just here. Yeah, and they're just gonna play it out, go for the win conditions. Archers, because there are just so many of them, actually doing like a reasonable amount of DPS here. Although they are blocking that ram from coming in, which is rather unfortunate. And so, oh, the sheep coming in, just a wall at the end here. But it's not going to be enough. And yeah, that's it. That is game. Snoopa and Dinky King take it. I believe they were Team Blue.
Mm-hmm.
That's the team they signed up as. And yeah, they're going to win. So congrats. They win their first game of winners rounds.
And they will go forward and play against the winner of the match between Issa Levy and Ave Caesar.
Okay, and yeah, you just look at the Vil count. Just like that little bit of harass basically kept Serbach and Banks from just going like up. Like their villager count didn't go up from about the, I want to say like the 7-minute mark. It just stayed level. And Snooper did actually take a bit of counterattack damage, so you know those horsemen going in was like a good move. But yeah, Dinky King like up it over 80 villagers at the end there. That's some really good work. So yeah, nicely done, and we're gonna go into the next game.